Hi there guys, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at the LEGO Hidden Side 70422 Shrimp Shack Attack, which contains 579 pieces. 5 minifigures cost £45, $50 and €50 at full retail value, guys. And the reason I say that is because, again, it's Hidden Side. You can get it for like 32 brick set, it's saying here, and I've seen it for like 38, 36, and you most probably could get it 28 if you're looking in the right place and you know the right shops. Maybe I haven't seen it, but hey, you might be. I'm not the best at I generally don't find that many good in-store deals. Don't have the best luck there. It's only really I don't know. It's like I just find it randomly on like Amazon deal of the day or something like that. But yeah, here we have the set, has the car, has the Shrimp Shack, the minifigures, of course, we have the ordinary minifigures, and wow, can I just say this is an absolutely amazing set. This is the first Hidden Side set I got, and I was blown away. This set, like, sold me on the theme, and the reason I originally got it was so I could get the bar, the Newbury Juice Bar set, which I can't even see where I put it, but yeah, I know where I put it. But yeah, that's basically what kind of got me into it, and without further ado, let's take a look at this set. First up, for the minifigures, we have Jack Davis in his white hoodie, then Parker L. Jackson in her jacket again, which these are pretty awesome minifigures, and yes, finally, I've remembered to put Spencer in the actual frame without having to do a whole new clip for him, because if you're not been keeping up with these Hidden Side reviews, I have mucked up and messed up so many times. So yeah, that's kind of been what's going on there. But yep, here you can see Jack and Parker. I overall think these are great minifigures. Like just the design of them is great. Then it's like hood and the hat and hair piece is great. Unique colours as well for her hair, which is very interesting. But yeah, so if we take a look at her, there you can see her design, and if I quickly remove their phones, it's just better when you put the arms down, the quality is better. But first off, actually, if I just put both of the phones side by side, yeah, you can see them. I think they look pretty awesome. Again, they have got the older designs from the first and second wave, so then the third and potential, hopefully not, but it's basically 99.999% confirmed to be the final wave, has a different phone. But yeah, here you can see Jack. I think he looks really awesome. Kind of reminds me of like a face. You've got like a line here, the crease mark, then you've got that little eye, longer eye, some red marks if you kind of concentrate and think about it, and then like those are the cheeks it really reminds me of, and then well, the more I look at it, the more it is. So there you can see him with potential, I think, Spencer's dog collar before he eventually, sadly, passes away before the theme started. But in the magazine, which magazines aren't canon, but it does sort of state that what happened was he loved running around and he got hit by a moving vehicle, which is really horrible. But hey, that's what it is. Poor, well, he's back, thankfully. So here you can see as one of the good guys there. See, Parker looks pretty awesome. The belt always looks a bit fuzzy in printing quality. There you can see that with a bit of a like, what are you doing face. Sort of reminds me of Lucy's Wild Styles face there. There you can see Jax with the back, which sort of reminds me of the CGYs, because he sometimes look like the three like green to represent his grass type. And yeah, there you can see Spencer in the middle, which I think is a pretty cool mold. I've got to admit, like the dual molded and all of that. Actually, it should have been better if I got a different stand colour for that. Oops. But yeah, there is Spencer. I think he looks really awesome. But now let's look at the exclusive figures of the set. We have Chef Enzo and Sally, which these are incredible minifigures. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just so different. That sort of reminds me of one that could fit really well in the America Diner set, the modular, which that's getting retired this year, which I don't know what to do about that. It's getting retired this year. I really hope that if I get a job, maybe I'll try and save that. I don't know, but it's definitely one of my. I don't collect modulars, but like that makes me think about it, and I really like that set. But yeah, anyway, here you can see Chef Enzo, which I think is an amazing minifigure. Just yeah, the detail is great on it. Sally is great. Her little build is pretty cool. Reminds me of the Alfred Pennyworth one from the Batcave 2006, Mr. Threes and Penguin Attack Invasion, one of the two. There you can see that with like the light baby blue, which I think looks good. Sorry, turquoise, I believe. There you can see Chef Enzo. So the body and legs aren't exclusive. He does come in a poly bag that I may or may not have coming in a haul very soon, that may have been referenced yesterday in the Harry Potter video for half 6 one. Actually, sorry, it may have been a bit later. But yes, here it is. Here are these minifigures, which I think are great. There you can see it's detailing. It looks pretty good on the back. Chef Enzo doesn't have another head, but Sally looks very scared and worried. Is if if as something potentially could be about to haunt. Yes, wow, I absolutely love what they've done with him. As I think the reason they've put him in the polybag is so you can also have another chance to get him, but then keep him in both forms, which is so awesome to see. So yep, there is Sally as well, which I'm sorry, but he just absolutely, like, Chef Enzo's like possessed version, just absolutely overwrites any ghost really. Oh, there's one more in the boat, which, oh, I like that set. But yeah, here you can see this printing, which is actually just amazing, really. The hat, it's funny, you're not meant to get a spare hat, you don't in this set. But then in the El Fuego's stunt truck, which I think I'm hoping to get that reviewed as well today, you also get another copy. Like, I got an extra helmet, which was really handy, the one that Kilo uses from the Sons of Garmadon 2018 range, I want to say. But then yes, here you can see the heads, which Chef Enzo's is exclusive, I believe, because of like the moustache printing, which I think is pretty good. Please give me, focus there. There you can see Sally's. And yeah, apologies if I forget to do their heads. It's just the back, I completely forget. It's just subtle printing. He has the Lord Garmadon arm piece in the olive spring green, sorry, that's the colour. And overall, I think these are really awesome minifigures. Knew there's one minifigure left, but I couldn't, like, I was looking at it and I was like, there's not one more, is it? But sorry, Ronnie, that is his name, I forgot. So here you can see Ronnie with the pizza, which, oh, that looks really nice. I want to eat pizza now. But yep, there you can see his hot dog and the bread with the bun that it's in. There you can see that amazing torso detailing. He did an exclusive figure, well, using that body print, also comes in the other set, being the one of the magazines, issue 2, I believe. Yeah, that was it. Here you can see his puking face, and he's got some sweat. It's like he's maybe been in an eating competition and he can't, and his body just doesn't want to let him eat, and now he needs to run to the toilet and he's sweating because he's holding it in. But yeah, that is that. Honestly, that is a really good expression, but it's honestly horrible. Then here he looks relieved, but looking at the eye wrinkles, it looks like he may have thrown up by at this point. But yeah, I think that's still a really good minifigure, and yeah, you can see like a bit of the jagged line at the bottom. It's weird, so many minifigures have got like this day and age, not the older figures, so not sure on the quality control there, but it's fine. Overall, it is a pretty awesome, expressive minifigure for Ronnie the pizza guy. Then here you have this like little buggy car build, which uses that piece that I believe was like originally used in the 1990s Adventurous line. I know the Indiana Jones set, because that's where I first originally got it, but yeah, I never got that back when it released. I don't know, I got it, I think, just one Christmas or birthday or something around there. But then yep, here you can see this piece, which I think that sticker looks pretty awesome, and yeah, I do like this piece. It's pretty cool. There you can see that other sticker, they're moving around the vehicle. My apologies, zoom out. Here you can see that at the back, and yeah, there's not really much to look at in here. You got the place to put both of the minifigures, which this does look pretty cool. Looking at it that way, you got the ghost cannon. Then looking at it from this angle, sorry, you've got this other angle. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I mean, light looks pretty cool there. Then if we can put Jack and Parker in, I think they look great sitting in there. It works super well. And then I don't know where that went, and I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look for that in between takes. That was... oh, that was Sally's ghost possessed head, which is a bit of a nightmare. And now her phone's gone. But yes, there you can see that. I think that looks cool. So you can put her hands on that and she can fire. And there is a 1, 2, and a 3 sticker here, which sort of reminds me of the new Pokemon opening, because it's called like 1, 2, 3. Let's go, isn't it? But yeah, overall here is that, which is pretty awesome. There is the bars. And then looking at the front, which I noticed this earlier because mine was accidentally down, we got this again, which is cool. And it says 23 again, technically, if you take out the 1. Wow, why is it 23 such a number with hidden side? Do love that number. But yeah, here we have it, guys. Yeah, that is kind of the car. Has the 2 grill pieces. Maybe you can grill some hot dogs on the go. But yeah, that is what it looks like from the underneath. I've already shown that. But that is the little buggy car included. And then taking a look at the Shrimp Shack itself, as you can see, it is a fairly big model. At this point in time, it does get a bit bigger, extends that way. So if we kind of move on over to here, first here you can see the fresh seafood. Apologies for my chair, it's really creaky. It's fairly old at this point, it's like 5 years old or something. But yep, here you can see this fresh seafood sign, which I think is really cool. If I quickly just move the figures so I can actually rest my arm there so I can focus with the camera. There we can see that, which looks pretty cool. Fresh seafood. Then here you can see this sticker down here, which I think these stickers look great. You can see one there, you can see the other one there and there, which with squids. So that is the octopus, yeah, squid team. That's like, I believe, one of the baseball ones, which is pretty interesting that they've got their own team. It's good that they've made a bit of lure like that. It's pretty cool when they do stuff like that. So here you can see at the bottom what it looks like, which I think this looks pretty awesome. I got to admit, it does work really well having it like that. What I mean by that is just like all the detailing down here is just so good. Like that looked a bit bumpy and a bit not right at the piece, but no, it seems fine looking at it from this angle. But yeah, all that like detailing and stuff is actually pretty incredible, to be honest. There you can see that and all of the lines, and yeah, I think that is really awesome. So taking a look over here, you can see the shrubbery bush. Then here you can see it's like a little life-saving area. We've got one of the rings, which is cool. We've got like this what do you want to call it? Just a little barrier, banister. Oh no, sorry, barrier. There you can see that, which I think looks pretty awesome there. So if we put the lifesaver down, the rubber dinghy, you can see these little tree parts, which be careful, that one did get caught under there and does bend that piece, which they can snap pretty easy because I've had a couple of them in the past, not on this set in particular, but in my pot when I had a look at my elements of these a while ago. Yeah, they did do that. Then having, I think I was just replacing one or rebuilding something. Maybe that's when I did someone out Ewok Village. But anyway, there you can see this sticker, which looks really awesome, and these stairs. So if we kind of, oh okay, we can't really move it out of the way, but yeah, so the stairs basically lead up to the next level, which I will show you in a minute. But what I want to show you first is this little crate under the stairs. So we have some of the supply. We have 2 of the fish and 1 of the chicken, which, there we go. There is it back. And a egg, which is pretty cool. No lobster though, which is, well, sorry, shrimp, not lobster. There's no shrimp in this set, which I believe it does come in, yeah, the boat. That's it. So you kind of need the boat, I guess, for the whole thing, which it's fine that they do that. There's the jumper plate, so you can put that back. That is the back of the tree and the stairs. So then moving on into the kitchen interior. Overall, I think this is a pretty awesome interior. What we can do, we can pop those through here. I think that works so well. And yeah, that is basically the kitchen, which I'll show you that now. So basically, if we have a look at the kitchen, you can see it has the light, the settings for the oven, which is really cool. It's got the actual oven there. Then you've got the grill here. Then you've got a little cupboard here. Then you've got some cupboards, and I guess that's another grill. And then you've got the part on the top, which is pretty cool. I mean, that is, well, yeah, the top of the oven, which is pretty cool. A little desktop, so you could put his hot dog there if you was not role playing, just playing around with this set, which that is a pretty cool feature that they give you to do that. Then here you can see it's like coffee machine, which is pretty cool with like the nozzle and everything, works really well. Then there you can see that, which, yeah, there is no window in there. You can see the ketchup and the mustard. Yeah, not the banana sauce. And then here you can see this spoon, which is pretty good. Then you can see the oven, which what you can do, guys, with a feature up here, so you can see that what you do, you can see that's not connected like the other one is. You move it and it kind of just reveals like the actual hidden side feature. So you can see the green, then like that with like the dark grey and the silver for the actual oven front. Then here in the corner you can see, so you can rotate it, we have the yellow side, the blue, the coral, and the light grey, which, yep, the light grey is actually light grey, not white, and then that's what I use personally, because kind of just blends it in, which is good. Then you can have a place to put Chef Enzo and Sally, which I think is a pretty neat idea that they kind of do it like that. So yeah, I like that. Then you can see the pots on the side, which I think is pretty cool what they've done here, adding like the pots on the side. It's a interesting feature, definitely. It's quite nice that they've done that. Then there are literally nothing in there, and yeah, there's nothing in there. But yeah, then here you can see the back, which is a little switch, and then here you can actually see the back of the lobster sign, which is pretty awesome. I will show you what all of this means in a minute. Then actually you can see that there, that little chimney. And then what I can do, I will move this around. So here you can see this side, which I think that looks, again, pretty cool. I'm not really sure what this is. I guess, actually, no, sorry, I believe this is like a little thing for you to drink. Then that moves up. So yeah, there you can see that with the handle and everything. Then got this like little, like, it looks like the area is eroding. It's cracking in the middle, which is still pretty cool. We've got the brick piece down here, which I think is pretty awesome. Then, wow, the pieces look really stretched looking like that, but of course, because I'm zoomed in. There you can see the soda can, again, just like in the set I've just reviewed, being the paranormal interceptor bus. Then here you can actually see the shrimp here, which is pretty cool, and the open 24-hour logo, even though mostly isn't, which is actually shut, so it's open 0 hours. Then there is the Dine. Apologies, I think the one on the left may be slightly crooked, some translucent red pieces. That perch is where I do put her head, which I think is pretty good. It fits really well. Then there you can see that sticker, so it looks really run down at this point. And then here you can see that. So yeah, I can see what that looks like. That looks pretty awesome. And now let's show you the feature. So here you can see the roof, which I think is pretty cool. So the stairs do lead up here, and you can kind of just add them anywhere. So I generally put something there on the roof. But yeah, there you can see the roof looks pretty cool. You've got a couple of the other these sort of jumper plates, which is pretty neat. I have to admit, I do like those pieces. They do work really extremely well. You can see a bit of a mark on that brick there. So then what I generally do, if I kind of get Ronnie, I believe his name is. Also, you can see an ingot piece down here, which paranormal one had orange, so it's kind of cool to see the interesting differences they do. You could cook the chicken as another side note. So what I generally do, I kind of generally have him pose as if he's running because he needs to go and find the toilet, which you might need a portaloo, but it might be a bit possessed. And then again, if I pick that up, what we can do, we can add Sally to one of the jumper plates, and yeah, then she could be serving, or you could have someone sitting there. You could have, I don't know, characters on a date or whatever you want to do. But yeah, so that is pretty awesome here. Then you can see that sticker again, then the shrimp. And yeah, now let's quickly show you this feature, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. So what we can do, I generally keep those ones shut because that's, well, I just prefer to keep the actual one that you're meant to keep open. So what you can do first, you can literally yank it out, literally just pull the whole thing out, which is cool. Then, well, let's quickly take a look at that. So there you can see that, which is pretty interesting. I will take a better look at that in a minute, but actually there you go, you can see that perfectly fine, which I think that looks really cool down there. It works really well, kind of reminds me of pizza. Maybe it is meant to, maybe it isn't, but then there you can see fresh seafood. So then you basically move that and it reveals a red eye, which if you want to look at well, yeah, actually, yeah, you can see that perfectly fine there, which I think that looks pretty awesome. And then another thing you can do, so on this lever that you saw me using earlier, what you can basically do with this lever, you basically pull it, you do it this way, so going out to the side, and it opens that. So then if you had a minifigure on there, for example, if we have Parker on there, if she's just like resting, not really actually on there too much, you can kind of, well, hang on, so what you can do, you can sort of just rest the figure on there, and then when you do that, it finds them off, which I think is really awesome. And then if that's already not great enough for you, you can literally just pull that open completely, and it reveals a different side to the shrimp, which is I wouldn't even eat a shrimp anyway, but that is what it looks like. So it's definitely not appetizing. But then there you can see that if I quickly move that, so these are these little parts that are done by the fishing rod piece and the whip. So there you can see that. So yeah, there you can see that sticker, which I think is pretty awesome. And then here you can see this, again, this pole, which you do one more thing, you move it and you turn it into an eye, which looks pretty awesome. Then if we take an actual step back at the whole thing, that has no feature, just double checking, I'm saying it doesn't. Then you can see the little green claw down there, which is interesting. But then, yeah, that is the Hidden Side Shrimp Shack, which is a overall really amazing set. But let's reset it all and go to the. And then here we have the set all reset, and wow, this is a truly incredible set. One of my, well, it is my first Hidden Side set. I'm not, no, so it's not the first one I built. I built the Hidden Side Juice Bar first, but this is my first actual, like, proper one, not including the free promotional one. And yeah, this is an amazing set. It really is a good set, and I'm really happy I got this one. It's definitely a great theme in my eyes. It's Monkey Kid will not beat this theme, or yeah, this theme will always mostly say one of my favorites. Mostly will get down over time because got Marrow coming and all of that. But yeah, then you got Ninjago is always gonna kind of just be the top, but still, this is an absolutely amazing theme that I recommend. It's great. I wish it could have continued. It would have been amazing to see a crossover. Like, they could have easily set up a Ninjago season, or in fact, this could have been cool. What if they had used one of the ghosts from Ninjago, like Goltar or someone like him, like a silly character like him, who kind of come over to Hidden Side, and that was like how it all started. Or you get to see him again, like the Preeminent. That could have been really cool. channel. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until tomorrow's video, guys, bye for now. See you there.